Welcome back to Two E's in the Podcast. I'm Anitra.
And I'm Ebony.
And we're two chicks having kiki, talking about random stuff and giving our opinion on it. Hey.
Hey guys.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. We're back.
Back and better than ever before.
Yeah, we're back and better.
Are we feeling refreshed, Anitra? Are we feeling good?
I am, yeah.
Okay. That's good.
We're feeling refreshed.
Before we get started, Anitra, give us a fun fact about yourself.
And yeah, I can eat tacos and hot wings every day of my life. I can eat it every day. I can eat those every single day.
Tacos?
Tacos and hot wings. I can eat every day. Every day.
It used to be like that. I could eat wings, like...
I can eat a taco and a wing every day.
What kind of tacos?
Well, let's talk about wings first.
Okay, let's talk about wings.
The wings. Okay. They gotta be flats. Fried extra crispy.
Mm.
You know, and then I like, you know, when you make them from home, they just hit a little different.
They do. They're better.
They just hit a little different, you know.
They taste better.
I put mine in the air fryer these days, and they're really good.
That's good too.
You know, a taco, you know. Because, you know, I'm on a weight loss journey. I can't just eat tacos I want to eat all the time.
Right.
You just can't.
You have to eat like a lettuce wrap, like a keto taco.
Or a taco bowl, or a...
Yeah.
It ain't really the taco, but I did find a low-carb corn tortilla. Because, you know, they have the low-carb flour tortilla.
Okay.
That ain't worth nothing. They nasty. All of them nasty. And I don't like a flour tortilla taco. Those is for kids.
I love flour tortillas. Oh. God.
But you like a taco like that?
I don't like corn tortillas.
So you like soft tacos?
I love soft tacos.
So you're a child?
Possibly. I love a flauta. You know, flautas are made. Not a taquito. Not a taquito.
Flautas are good.
I like a flauta.
No, I like a corn tortilla. So I found a low-carb corn tortilla. Bad thing about it is you have to order online. You know, it ain't like readily you can go in the store. But when I tell you, when you fry that tortilla up, it gives you the crunch that I need. I need the crunch. You know, you put that ground turkey in there.
Ooh.
A couple weeks back, I made some shrimp tacos. What I tell you?
You pan fry them?
The shrimp tacos?
The shrimps? Pan fry the shrimp? Okay.
Little butter.
Okay.
Little butter.
I heard that.
Made me a cabbage slaw with the Greek yogurt creme.
Okay, crema.
I'm in there a chef
Okay,
sometimes.
crema.
You know? I'm in there being a chef. It was delicious.
Okay.
Had that lime taste, you know. That lime, that cilantro, and that fresh onion. I like Mexican stuff. That's a fun fact. I think I should be Mexican.
Okay.
I like Mexican stuff.
And see, I'm not a huge Mexican food person. I like Americanized Mexican food. I'm a Taco Bell bitch. I like Taco Bell.
Shameful! How are you from Southern California?
Bitch, I like Del Taco.
You're from Colorado.
Give me a Del Taco chicken soft taco with some green sauce. Give me some of them pinto beans from Taco Bell.
Now listen.
And a chalupa.
Let me tell you something.
It ain't a Mexican restaurant around here making a chalupa.
But Taco Bell ain't what it used to be. Taco Bell now is not what you like. Taco Bell now, like current.
Well,
Taco
I can't
Bell.
really get the full effect of Taco Bell anymore, so I don't even
but let's say 5 years ago, Taco Bell. Was it good to you? Like
5 years ago, it was, because 5 years ago, that's when I was looking for my wedding dress. There was a Taco Bell in Glendale. Now that one, Anitra,
it was different.
Now that one, because they're not getting too many customers, so when you go, they have no choice but to make everything fresh. They're like, oh, we got a customer.
Let me tell you something. Taco Bell ain't it, okay? I don't know. Taco Bell ain't giving what it's supposed to give. Like, when I was in high school, we used to go to Taco Bell after school. We used to go to that one right there over there by Eisenhower. We used to be packed up in there with all the students. We used to go in there and be in there hanging out.
Good. That one's good.
It's no longer there. It's a T-Mobile now. It's a T-Mobile store. Oh, no, it is not. It is there. It is there. They made a T-Mobile to, what was next door? Okay, either way. Back then, you get that pinto bean cut. This is what I used to get. Because, listen, you know the cheap pinto beans. It was the bean and cheese burrito with the red sauce. Or what was that other? Enchilada.
The enchilada.
Enchilada. Why they took that away?
Take all the good stuff.
They took the enchilada away. Enchilada used to be on.
That nacho cheese be hitting.
Oh boy! Or you get the nacho cheese with the chips.
It's delicious.
The cheap stuff off the cheap menu.
Delicious.
You know.
Okay, Senorita Anitra.
I told you. I'm just telling you because when I was growing up, we grew up in Inglewood. I grew up in Compton. We grew up in LA. So we went to the outdoor swap meet every damn week. My mama took us there every weekend.
Right.
It was called the rodeo. If you know, you know. You get on that bus, and they take you to the rodeo. You go. My mom used to buy a fucking plant every week. She used to buy a fucking plant every week. Me and my brother be like, we gotta go.
Oh,
listen, you get out to that rodeo, they got all the Mexican stuff.
Oh my God.
I don't think tahini was a thing back then, but it used to be fruit with something on it. Listen. I like all the Mexican food, but I can eat a taco every damn day of my life.
I heard that.
I can eat a taco every day of my life. Okay. Don't judge me on being judgy. You know,
all right.
I think it's just the cancer in me. Just looking.
That was a beautiful fun fact about Anitra.
What was your fun fact? It can't be no fucking Taco Bell. That ain't no fucking fun fact.
Well, no. Fun fact about me is actually, many people don't know this about me, Anitra.
Oh, Lord.
Many people don't know this. This is actually really like the first time that I'm really letting this out. I'm letting you and the world know right now, Anitra. Only people that, like, I don't even think my closest friends and
you about to tell the internet and the world?
I'm about to tell the internet this fun fact about myself. So, for about 36 hours of my life, I was the girlfriend of...
You see how I'm turning away from Ebony? I'm looking on my phone.
So everyone has seen Boys in the Hood, right? There's no one living under a rock. No one's not seen Boys in the Hood, correct? Everyone's seen Boys in the Hood, right? So you guys know in the beginning, you guys know in the beginning of the movie, the little motherfucker that says, I ain't from Compton, I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
Ebony.
That was my boyfriend for 36 hours when I was in 6th grade. His name's Valentino. He went to Ontario Christian Middle School.
Oh, gosh.
I went to Walnut.
Why is it only 36 hours? How old were you?
Well, I was in 6th grade. So you guys know how kids are just so dumb, right? Like, this is really, like, all that little puppy love stuff, it just never goes far, really. You know, only for a few people. So you know how it is. When you're a kid, you move on fast. you move on to the next quick, right?
Yeah, you really do. You have a boyfriend every week.
So I guess someone like one of my white friends back in the day, because I went to predominantly white, you know, and Hispanic school. So one of my white friends knew Valentino from Ontario Christian, and she was like, I have a black friend. Mm-hmm. Valentino was like, hey, I'd like to meet her.
Oh, so she's hooking him up with the blacks.
With the blacks, right. She's doing her good deed, you know. Right, bringing us together, you know. Bringing in the black love,
She
right?
said, oh, it's another black person over there.
Right. And so she hooked up like a little three-way, you know, phone conversation. And, you know, we got to talking, you know, on the phone. He sounded like a nice guy. He did mention on that phone call that he was Bobby.
What's his
Boys
name?
in the Hood. Bobby and Boys in the Hood.
Wait a minute. he in 6th grade. How old was he at this time?
He was same age. He was 6th grade.
Wait a minute. So he said, FYI, I am.
He said, you know that movie? He said, you know that movie, Boys in the Hood? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, you know, I was in that movie. I was Bobby in that movie. Which I had already knew because the white homie had already, you know, put me on to, you know, who he was. And so we talked that whole entire, after school, it was for hours. By the end of that night, he asked me, did I want to be his girlfriend?
Oh, y'all was on the fast track.
Right. So this was all in a matter of hours, and I was like, well, shit. You know what I mean? You a celebrity.
Say no more.
You a celebrity. I can't wait to tell my cousins, like, I'm fucking with a celebrity in 6th grade. I'm not even doing nothing like that. I ain't kissing the boys or nothing. I'm not doing none of that. But this is gonna be a hoot. So he was in a play that Friday, that upcoming Friday. I think this was like the next day, and he invited me to the play. And so we went.
Oh, you really went to this play?
I went to the play. I asked my mom, could I spend the night at Kelly's house?
As
you know, the next, that was my friend. It's real Kelly. This ain't no Saved by the Bell shit. I had a white friend named Kelly. And my mom was like, go, get out, go.
Right.
Get out. It's Friday, go. And we went. Kelly's mom took us and dropped us off. And Valentino, we watched him in the play. And it was like, okay, he did great. And it was our time. It was time for the reveal. It was time to meet in person. You know, this is my boyfriend. You know, it was time for us to meet in person.
The craziest shit we used to do back then.
Right.
Going with anybody.
Just go with anybody. Right.
Never seen
It was time for us to meet. So, baby, I was dressed down. Baby, I had my jeans on. I probably had a motherfucking shirt on like this with my shoulders out. Baby, I was ready. I was ready for Valentino. Baby, and Valentino came up, and let me tell you, I'm gonna disappoint y'all a little bit right now. Valentino walked up. He was a little cross-eyed.
Oh, poor guy. Poor little boy.
I was confused. So he wasn't cross-eyed in the movie. Do you think the special effects did that? Because he wasn't cross-eyed in the movie.
Well, I mean, I don't remember. I don't know if I looked that hard.
He walked up, and Valentino's eyes kind of crossed. There's nothing wrong with that. For all of our followers, they have a little eye, a little wandering eye. There's nothing wrong with that. And I don't want to give that impression.
But as we're talking about 6th grade Ebony.
We're talking about 6th grade Ebony,
okay.
And it wasn't getting my juices flowing.
It wasn't giving what's supposed to be.
It didn't give Boys in the Hood.
You said you was in Boys in the Hood.
It didn't give Boys in the Hood. It didn't give Crenshaw Mafia. It didn't give it, and I was done. I was pretty much done, and that was pretty much it. And then I told him, you know, okay, well, I don't want to be your girlfriend anymore because that's the stupid shit that we do. I don't want to be your girlfriend anymore.
You was outside.
And he was like, no, I didn't tell him that. And he was like, well, I don't want to be your boyfriend. He was like, and I like Kelly anyway. And I'm like, okay, bitch, like. That is a true story. I just want to let that know that it's a fun fact about myself. And if Valentino is out there, I wish you all the best.
Hey, Valentino.
His name's Valentino Harrison.
Child, I would have never. Don't.
A lot of people that I know do not know that story because it was just so short-lived. Like, what am I going to tell people? What am I going to tell
people? That was my ex-boyfriend. When you watch the movie, that's my ex-boyfriend. Right there.
I tell the twins that, like, you guys know that was my boyfriend for like a night. And a half a day. And a play. So that's it. That's fun facts. I just want to throw that little, you know,
that was cute. That was very cute.
Get some fun facts about ourselves. Because I feel like our people need to learn just a few more things about us. Now they know you Senorita Nitra.
Listen, I be telling my coworkers, because, you know, I mean, I be saying, like, I want the pupusas. Oh. You don't like pupusas?
I think I've had like one pupusa.
Child, them is bomb. Pupusas.
It's a pupusa place by the Fontana.
Oh, it is one over there.
Yeah.
The pupusas. What's that other soup? I don't really care for menudo though. I'm not a menudo chick. But that
cures
other
hangovers.
Yeah, it does. But I'm not. I don't even go that route.
You like tortas?
They're alright, but I'm not a sandwich person. I don't really care for sandwiches. I like it all. I like it all. I like the beans. I want that roasted jalapeno on the side. I bite it. When you bite your the real stuff.
Oh, you a real spicy mom.
I'm a real deal. Okay? I like all the Mexican food.
Okay, spicy mom.
All of the above, the real stuff. Now, I don't want that brain or that tongue or that head. Because you know they serve that. Head, tongue, and brain.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Don't you dare feed me that. Okay, anyway. Okay, so let's get on with the actual show. And we didn't talk shit. So what we're gonna start with? We are doing trending topics today. As
Yes,
you can
we
see
are.
by the title, you clicked on it. Let's get with what we got first.
We got Derek, bitch
The
ass,
bitch ass Derek. What's his name? Chauvin.
you punk motherfucker.
Look at you now. Look at you now. You thought you was something. You thought you was doing some shit. You thought you was doing it. Asshole. Asshole. Now look at you. Okay. So what's going on with Derek? What's going on with Derek?
Well, the thing with Derek is, I you know, as most of the whites in these situations is, you know, he really, I know for certain he thought that he was going to walk away from this situation.
That's why I say, look at you now.
Murdering George Floyd
I wish they could bring George Zimmerman
in front of the
bitch ass
world.
back.
You literally murdered a man in front of the entire world, and thought that you were gonna walk away scot-free. You thought that judge, because I think that judge was I think that judge is on your side. That's a whole nother story. I think that judge was not here for none of what this verdict is talking about.
Well, he's a bitch too. Shit.
But
I'm not here for the
Derek is guilty. You guilty, and guilty. And I just almost feel like these jurors, I feel like the jurors, honestly, because this is really like, and I think this is why it's such a huge deal. Of course, because it's justice. That's what we always ask for, right? We always ask for justice. So it's the justice, but I honestly feel like the jury was like, we can't fuck this. Now this one,
baby, let me tell you something. That's why them cities was boarding up the damn.
Yeah.
They was boarding shit up. Was already prepared.
I think those jurors sat, and it didn't take them long at all. I think they sat together and was like, listen, we can't fuck this up
At all.
because this is going to eliminate so many cities and states, and you know, this is going to start a war.
And exactly, because after he was killed, it literally was crazy.
It was.
It was crazy.
It was mayhem.
So if they didn't set an example with his ass, it was going to be worse. Like,
Yeah.
people's cities are still probably recovering from that shit that was going on.
Oh yeah, shit. San Bernardino.
Don't even get me started.
San Bernardino still recover. San Bernardino ain't got a chance to recover from 2002.
San Bernardino. Y'all was over there doing too much to y'all city.
Taking all the braid hair.
I mean, going in there, taking all the braid hair and the lashes.
All the edge control.
But protected the liquor store. Child protected the liquor store.
They said, oh, we gotta come back there.
But over there getting that braid hair.
I heard that. That was the girls.
They was climbing. They was climbing in. Taking the rent center. They had the refrigerator on their back.
This is not a laughing matter.
But that's what happened.
Not a laughing matter.
Taking out the appliances.
I hope that George Floyd's family feels there is no relief from this. I mean, when you lose a family member, you know, it's terrible anyway. But it just in that manner, I couldn't even watch the trial. Really,
yeah, I actually did not watch any
They
of
had
it.
to reiterate the footage and things like that, and it's just you can only take so much, and to watch, it's painful to watch that video and watch this asshole literally sit and take on someone's knee and take the life out of someone.
And he's literally saying he can't breathe. And you're just like sitting there like you ain't got a care in the fucking world. Like you on the damn Riviera on the beach drinking your drink.
Literally watching someone take their last breath. And
like an asshole. I swear.
Thank God for the young lady that recorded it. And she's the real hero here in this situation, because had we not had a video.
Now let me ask you, because I did not watch the trial. You said you didn't either. Did she go on the stand?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like a key witness to it, because you know they had all the pretty much all the bystanders there giving their testimony to every. I mean they're. It just was no way around, because
I don't know. I don't ever have that much hate for anyone. Now, let me tell you something. Since this pandemic, I mean, it's been a whole shit show.
Yeah.
Since this pandemic has started, and although we know that there are undercover racists, you know, you give the people the side eye, you like, I don't know about you.
Yeah.
It's made me even look at them even like, I hate to put y'all all in one category. You know, it's really sad because usually you're like, oh, I know some, they cool as hell. But then I'm thinking to myself, are you really like, are you undercover?
Yeah, and it's one of those things, like, especially when it comes to social media, like, why are you quiet?
Right.
You don't have nothing to say? You don't have an opinion about so many other things. Like, I remember when you were talking about Colin Kaepernick.
Uh-huh.
I remember when you had something real slick to say about that. But you're very quiet when it comes to this bullshit.
Right,
you're very quiet. What are your thoughts? What do you have to say about this? What do you think? Are you on our side?
Right. Well, and then you did have some that was over there talking shit. And let me tell you something. You got a reality check. Like that one chick I was telling you about that used to work at that one office.
Yeah, and this shouldn't even be. It shouldn't even be. It's anybody that has watched that video just one time, black or white, whatever it is that you are. There is no way that you should be able to look at that video and see no problem with that. There's no reason whatsoever. You should be just as pissed as we are that you had to witness it. Your kids had to watch that video. Your kids came across them as they were scrolling, playing their little games or whatever. They saw that video.
Right.
Like this is just it's the most.
Because there's no reason that he needed to lose his life. At the end of the day, like, man, sir, okay, if that's something that you do, I don't know how police work. I don't know. Did you have to sit on his neck? Was it for 8 minutes? Did you have to put your knee on?
9 minutes and 29 seconds.
Did you have to put your knee for 9 minutes? Like, was he a threat? So wasn't he handcuffed? Yes. Was he a threat? Like, I'm trying to understand the logic here, and I hope. Okay.
Let me tell you something. I don't care if George snorted.
I don't care what he did. I don't even give a
7,000 pounds of coke.
What does that have to do with
prior to that? Has absolutely nothing to do with what it is that we saw and what that man did and his motive. And now
because he's handcuffed.
He is also now. This is current. He's also being under investigation once again. This is current for brutalizing a 14-year-old black teen in 2017. Okay.
Derek, you're just a straight up asshole, huh?
There's a video and it allegedly shows him violently striking the teen in the head, which caused him to get stitches. Also, he held the teen down on the ground with his knee for 17 minutes as he gasped for air.
So this is what you do.
Need to fucking die under the fucking jail.
Please.
But not too soon. You need to sit in that fucking jail because Anitra says he's in solitary for 23 hours
a day. He's in jail. He's in solitary confinement because they are trying to, protect him. That's what they're doing. Because if they put him out with the regular,
with that shit.
They put him out the regular, the niggas gonna kill him. They kill his ass. He's dead. They gonna choke him out.
They gonna get him good.
They gonna choke him out. Okay, so
Anitra said, why don't they just let him out and put him on with the Aryan Nation? I said they don't give. The homies don't give a damn about no Aryan Nation.
But what I'm saying, this is why they're not gonna fucking do it, is because the sheriffs or whoever running the prison, they said we don't want that shit. Like, we want peace. Because if they put him and his ass out, he gonna have to link up with their fucking Aryan Nation. Now it's gonna be a fucking race war, gang war.
Oh, it's gonna be all that.
It's gonna be crazy up in there. It's
gonna be all that. They're gonna shank them. They're gonna shank them good.
More than one person gonna die up in that shit.
Listen.
I mean, fucking what is that? What movie? It's gonna be crazy.
Put Derek out there with the people. Put Derek out there with the people.
I think that this is what's gonna happen.
Fuck his protection. So, where was George Floyd's protection?
Exactly.
When the other motherfuckers was sitting right there,
that's why I don't know if it's for his protection. I think it's for their own peace of mind because they don't want to deal with the shit. They don't want to be fighting and breaking up fights fucking all goddamn day. But I think whenever he's sentenced, whatever he is sentenced to, and when he's sent off to real prison, I don't know if he's going to be able to be in 23 hours of solitary confinement.
Like I told
who knows?
Anisha, like
What's gonna
I
happen
watched
to
enough Orange Is the New Black to know when they put you down in the can. When they put you in the can, that's what they call the solitary. When they put you in the can for 23 when they put you in the can for 23 hours, they let you out for an hour. You can take a jog. You can take laps. You run about 4 laps around that little track because every prison got a little track. Like you take a little couple laps, and then they take you on to eat your roast beef, or what they call roast
beef. Go away, Annie.
Eat your roast beef with your peas, because they all like peas. Mixed
I probably starve up in that
the
shit.
mixed vegetables. That's
Just
the peas,
kill me
the
now.
peas and the carrots and the corn.
I'm not eating none of that shit. Please, get me out of here. I starved to damn death. I would starve. I would fucking starve.
Well, that's why you gotta get it good with the people, and just so you can make you some hot pockets. So you can heat you up one of them garlicky crust pepperoni and sausage hot pockets.
Look at, I need to be in the kitchen so I can cook me some goddamn food.
Like Big Red, Big Red on Orange Is the New Black.
Put me in the kitchen, please. I ain't this shit. I ain't it.
Wait, so you can bake you some chicken and eat your
Listen.
with some garlic cloves and thyme, girl.
In there being straight Gordon Ramsay.
Like on Goodfellas when they was in there slicing them onions and had the meatballs and shit. That's what I need. If I go, y'all put me in a place where I can make my own meatball sandwiches. I'm not eating that other shit. I'm not eating that.
You be looking like fucking slop. Well, according to what I'm seeing on the TV, you be looking like fucking slop.
And I'm not eating no hot Cheetos with no pork and beans mixed in them. I'm not eating that.
And they in there chefing it up and then push them down. What? Hell no. Hell no.
And that's the thing. Derek probably in there in that solitary. He probably eating good. That's the thing. Somebody putting something on his books. He got something good on his books. Yes. You know, the racist people, they love it. So they put shit on his books. He eating good. He in there. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? If anything, he'll ask him for a pencil so he can stick himself in the fucking neck and take himself out of his fucking misery. I hope he rises his sentence out, because he has a maximum he can give between 40 years for one charge, 25 years for the next charge, and 10 years for the last charge. So I just, you know, I hope they do right when they sentence him. I hope he gets
So
the
do you think that he's gonna get all those years for all those different charges? What do you think he's gonna get max? Like,
I personally think for because what is it, the is it the second degree?
Second degree is the 40.
Is the 40.
Third is the third degree murder is the 25, and then second degree manslaughter is the 10.
Okay.
I think he's gonna
They'll give him the 10. They'll give him the 10 for the second degree manslaughter. They'll probably for the third degree, the second for the third degree murder. They'll give him another 10 off of that 25. And for that second degree murder,
the unintentional murder, which is the fucking lie.
Right.
That was very intentional.
For the second degree, I think they'll give him maybe 25 off of that.
Okay, so I think if they do that, he's going to serve probably 5.
So all of that together. So let's say that's 25, 35, that's 45. He'll do half of that.
I don't even think he's going to do half of that.
If that's 45 years altogether, he'll do 10 to 15 of that.
Because that's not even a federal.
That's not half. But I think he'll end up doing 10 to 15.
His ass will get out in 5, and the rest will be fucking probation or whatever it's called.
And then they'll send him to the Cayman Islands, and you know these motherfuckers
get to live good lives. Yeah,
still live good lives, better lives, and you know.
That's so crazy to me. Y'all white people or any other ethnicity, I don't even know about Mexican, but I'm going to talk about anybody that doesn't have any brown tone to their skin. Y'all got it fucking good.
But we do know that George Floyd's family got millions of dollars in that, in that settlement.
That doesn't bring him back.
It doesn't bring him back, and I just always feel like you guys let these people shortchange y'all. I mean, I know there's no amount of money that would bring your family member back, but anything less than $20 billion, I I just feel like don't insult me. Do not insult me, and don't insult my family member that you just murdered in cold blood. Don't insult me. I do like the fact that there are people like his youngest daughter. I don't know. Does he have older kids?
I don't know, because they only talk about that.
They only talk about the
girl.
young girl, so maybe that's his only child. There, you know, last year there were people that were, because I think that GoFundMe had got to a pretty penny, to where they finally had to stop it. But I think like Barbara Streisand bought his daughter stocks.
Oh, well, she
bought her stocks. She bought her
money.
stocks in Disney. She bought her stocks, I want to say, in like Amazon and
She's
like
gonna
somewhere
forever have
else.
money.
And so I pray that her mother, you know, whoever her mother is, I pray that her mother handles that. Don't touch it, please. You know,
Please
just
don't.
it's just sad. It's just unfortunate. But we did get justice, so to speak. But we just need to wait until the sentencing to see if this is true justice, because
Right.
we need him to get the maximum sentence
Right.
on all of these charges. So fuck you, Derek. I hope to get you down here.
I don't
down
know.
here.
I mean, I don't wish nobody to die.
No, I don't wish that. But
I just want you to get hurt.
a good
okay?
shank ain't gonna, you know what I mean? A good
You
shank.
break your arms and your legs. I mean, punch you in your throat. You know, get you roughed up just a little.
The motherfuckers know how to take. They know how to do wonders with a pencil,
Baby.
an eraser.
And be looking around like, who did it? Don't know. Oh, they waiting. They trying to figure out. They probably already know you coming. Which prison you coming to? They waiting on your ass. They waiting on your ass.
And so, with that being said, we have to move on to some more bullshit as far as, you know, the police officers and whatnot.
Okay, so before we even go there, you guys.
You have to give a disclaimer.
I have to give a disclaimer. Okay, so black people. Okay, we have to understand. The police don't like us, and we don't fucking like them either, okay? But at the end of the day, there is still a game to play. You have to play the game. You want to live or not? Which one you want to do? Okay, let's go. Who we got first?
It's just
It's side note, before you even start, sorry. No, we don't want anybody dead. We don't want no one dead. We don't. It's very sad.
I don't.
We don't want anybody to die because of police brutality or police killing us. It's very sad that we're dying at this rate. But again, there's a game to play, and you know that they want to give any reason to shoot and harm us and kill us. They just asking for the reason. You gonna give it to them. Please don't give it to them. I'm not saying this is all the cases, but in these cases that we're about to talk about, it was given to them. Okay, let's go.
Okay. All this stuff is just so exhausting when you start
It is
talking
very
about
much
it. It's
so.
so exhausting, and it's just almost
And we
like
probably should have talked about this in a whole
it's
different separate
almost
episode,
like, yeah,
but we'll
it's
talk
just
about it
almost
here.
like we're like numb to it all, and just almost, and then just immune to it too. Like, okay, another black, well, in this case, another black teen,
Very sad. Very fucking sad.
killed by, in cold blood, once again, by a police officer.
Very, very sad.
In this case, this young lady, Ma'Khia Bryant, she's in foster home.
Which is still questionable. We want to know why.
Yeah, I want to give just background, you know, because the whole story makes me angry. But she is in the foster care system, and from what I heard and read is that her foster mom was having like a party or something like that, birthday party or whatever. She had former foster children come to the party, but one or two of them are no longer children.
They're grown adults.
They're grown women.
Okay.
So apparently she had warned those previous foster children that, hey, Ma'Khia doesn't like to clean up, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that, you guys talk to her. they choose the birthday party of all things, you know, to come and confront
Whose
her.
birthday party was
I
this?
think the foster mother.
Okay.
To come and confront her and tell her, hey, you know, mama don't like, you know, the house not being clean, this and that and the third. They get to arguing. Somehow, some way, I guess the foster mother and father maybe had left. They had gone.
The foster mama was at work.
Okay, she had gone. She gone to work. Okay, and so during this time, you know, conflict, you know, ensues and happens, and I guess she's not the one that called the police though, because we did hear that
It's
apparently there was
sister.
a younger sister that
Yeah.
called the police and said, you know, these girls are trying to jump her, this and that and the third, or whatever. And we asked the question, like, okay, if they're outside, and you're inside and you're caught. This is when we initially hear the story. If you're inside and they're outside and they're trying to jump you, I'm sorry. Why do we see you outside, right? Well, her father, the foster father, came home. Sorry, guys. Came home, and I guess maybe they said that's when she felt safe to come outside.
So was that her foster father or was that her real father?
These
So
are
they were
these are-
saying
these
it
are
was like
foster
her
parents.
Oh, this was like her
Yeah,
real.
because they say parents, right? They say parents.
They said her father, and I thought it was her real daddy that came over there to visit or something.
It's like foster
Okay,
father.
foster. Okay.
She's in the system, you know. Now this is when things would get tricky. It looks like, okay, there's body cam footage from the police officer, right? When he rolls up, there's tussling, there's all types of stuff going on. He gets out of the car immediately. What does he say, Anisha?
He's telling her to stop because she's like literally running around with a knife. She says, "I'm gonna stab your ass." She says that.
You heard that?
There's somebody that was recording, and there's another. I have to find it. I have to send it to you. She says she's gonna stab somebody or kill somebody, or she says something like that. But she's running around with the knife. I don't know if she goes to stab the girl and pushes the girl down. I don't know. One girl falls, and then she goes to the other one, and he's telling her, "Stop."
I saw the girl fall in that video, so maybe that was what was going on. Because I really didn't even know. I was like, "What is
Child,
going on?"
listen. He's telling her to stop. Stop.
So he
stop,
literally said, "Stop."
Stop. Yes. It's like him and somebody. It's another officer there. The girl. They go to the car. She literally is lunging at the girl, literally over the girl, like this.
With the knife ready to stab her.
And what was he supposed to do? I mean, he could have shot her in her leg. Honestly, yes, he could have.
So that's where the problem is.
Back to the situation about the black people. Y'all, did you honestly think that you think he gonna shoot you in your leg, your foot? Like, and like I was telling you, my friend said, yeah, people are not looking at the fact that, yeah, he shot that little girl, and that's sad because he didn't need to shoot her 4 times. One could have been enough.
Oh, it's just excess. Everything they do is
sad.
just excessive.
But he killed a black person, but essentially he saved a black life. So she was about to stab the hell out that girl. She was about to stab her ass, and that was a big ass kitchen knife.
Okay, she was going to stab her, and I do know that, you know, what do I know? You know what I mean? I'm not a police officer, but just from common sense, no police officer is going to let you kill someone.
No.
In their view, you know what I mean? Now that they're here, they're not gonna just let you kill someone because they were trying to jump you. Okay, right? Okay, so boom, that's over, and we know that. What we also know is that these motherfuckers, they shoot to kill when it comes to us.
And the way that the shots happen, see, it even sounded like an automatic. It wasn't like pop, pop, pop. It was like, so yeah. I don't know, like, yeah. I don't know if his hand just went and it just was like pop, pop, pop. Or he was like literally, but it was quick. Those shots went like this.
It's just, we rarely get a chance to get tasered. We rarely get a chance to get tasered. We rarely get a chance to get booked. We don't even get to make it to damn near to the back of the police car to go and take our mugshot, see the judge on Monday, and take it from there. Or we rarely make it, especially in these day and times.
No. But
we don't make it, and
I just keep thinking, like, we don't know what was going on in that home. We don't know the girl's mindset, but it's like,
Well, I'll tell you
Child, you are 16 years old.
this. From what they
I'm trying to understand what's going on that you think it's okay. Even, okay, this is my thing. Okay, somebody's trying to jump you, okay? So they outside trying to jump you, okay? So you go in the house and get a knife and decide to walk back out. Why? The police, somebody called the police. Why are you walking back out? Like, were you just enraged at that point? I'm confused.
Listen, because from what they say is that the foster mom told them to go and whoop her ass.
I saw that.
So I got a bone to pick with her. I have a bone to pick a lot of times with the foster care system in general. I've witnessed some humdingers when it comes to like foster care children and things like that. Those children, if you are not fortunate enough to really find a family that is truly in it and loves you and is really doing this and has positive motives and not just for a measly check, you know, or a come up or whatever it is. You know, there are children that are fortunate and have been in those situations, but there is a high percentage of our children that go into these situations. They're already broken. They're already broken, and then they go into these situations, and then you have a foster mother that is sending grown women, grown bitches to come and fight you. Like, can you imagine what was going on? Just
so everybody needs to be under the fucking
prior to now, like what that girl is going through. So. Yeah, you know what I mean? She's gonna walk out because these are grown women. These are grown women trying to fight her. So yeah.
And what grown woman is like, you know what? Okay, I'll fight her. Like,
you come to my house trying to jump me,
I get it. I get that. But I don't know. I just don't. I don't know if 16-year-old Anitra would have been like, okay, I'm gonna stab you, and the police is here, and I'm gonna still try to continue to stab you. I don't know if that would have went through my mind.
You don't live her life.
I don't.
Apparently,
but I'm like, the police are there, and you are literally still running around with a fucking big ass knife, trying to stab someone.
I'm gonna tell you where I was disturbed automatically. When he shot her, I was disturbed automatically when he shot her, and then he shoots her 4 times in the chest, just cold blood. She's done. She's gone. Just seemed like these people who were there and witnessed this, no one had any type of emotion.
Well, I heard a guy, I thought it was her real dad. That's why I was like, he was like, you just shot my baby. That I heard that. But okay. I don't know what Mr. Foster dad was doing, because he was in the street when she got shot.
Yeah, the whole thing was just bizarre. The mother or the foster mother, whatever, she did an interview. She had a smirk on her face. Yeah, people grieve differently.
Who was the one that with the braids, the raggedy lock braids that you sent me? Was that the real mama?
No, I think that was a foster mother.
Bitch, please.
I don't think there's you can say real. I don't think there's a real mother anywhere. And maybe real mother is.
Well, who was this auntie person? That's her real aunt. Because her aunt, the aunt, I don't know if this is her real aunt. She keeps doing these interviews. What is going on? There's so many holes in this story.
I saw no like real emotion. I mean, she literally was just there, dead. You know what I mean? Just moments ago, and I saw no real emotion. I'd be done. I'd be just. I don't even just seeing someone killed in general.
Yeah.
And it was just like, no, you shot her, and you like there was no emotion.
Like, I can't believe you shot her. That's my baby. You shot her. Like, I don't know. I was like, okay, that's your daughter. I didn't know this was foster. But I'm like, you're not running to her? Fuck them police.
No one, that was the thing too. No one ran to her. No one said, oh my God, what are you, it was after the fact where they were like, yeah, you shot, trying to making an,
and see, you know what? When I first heard about this story, I was like, see, that's some bullshit. Like, I was pissed. And I'm still upset. But when I saw the body cam footage, I'm like, girl, you can't give them, you can't give them a reason. There's a game to play. And yeah, there are still people that get, they are complying, just like George Floyd, that lose their lives. But Like you're taking a
so
chance.
sad. And they keep saying young woman, and that was not a young
And then
woman.
somebody was like, who fucking called the police? They shouldn't have called the fucking police. There was a little girl that called the police.
Yeah.
Why are you mad at her?
You guys keep saying young woman. She's a child. She's a child.
They said, who was it? I think it was Tasha K that put on her thing. Y'all need to stop calling the fucking police when it comes to black people. A little girl, you're mad at a little girl for calling the fucking police? Kids call them because they scared.
Grown women not bamming and
Kids
knocking on
have
the door.
no issues calling the fucking police. They scared. They gonna call 911.
I just think that all police forces or whatever, stop hiring pussies. That's
because you can tell these people was nerds and didn't have no fucking friends.
All these people were the nerds,
and now they like, well, I got a gun.
And what they did was they started going to the
asses.
police academy gym. You know what I mean? And getting just a little bit of muscle and, you know, a little bit of steroid or whatever's going on. You know, your dick is feeling bigger now because you got the gun, you know, in your holster.
And they say he was military, like, trained.
Yeah, that type of shit, you know.
So he knew exactly where he was shooting.
I think on those police, you know, applications and things like that, you need to have a question like, were you a pussy in high school? Or
well, the
something,
thing is about police academy or any sheriff job or anything like that, they do a thorough, when I say a thorough background check,
yeah.
Thorough, like where did you live? Who was your neighbors? Like who was your auntie? Did they go to prison? Like listen, I've applied for those jobs.
Yeah, I applied for the correction officer, and by the time I got to, I was like, you know,
my nerves are bad at the end.
I was like, you know what? I don't even want to do this shit.
My nerves was fucking bad at the end. Like, why are you asking me all these fucking questions?
I'm gonna be a telemarketer. I don't know who my neighbor was.
Yes.
Bitch in 1986.
And they want to know the fucking addresses where they mail the letters to them. They want to know everything. So the fact that they're hiring these people that are assholes and pussies and scary ass. I don't get you scary, but
I know my neighbor was
scary.
Edward. My neighbor was Edward.
They want to know the fucking
in 1986.
Do you know the fucking address?
I don't know his address.
Like they want his phone number too.
I know Edward. He's
like,
the first person to start calling me Abby.
I can't.
That was Edward in 1986. But you want me to give you his phone number? I don't know Edward's phone number.
They want to know every fucking thing.
I filled that correction officer application out. I'm sorry. I'll go be a telemarketer.
This wasn't even for correction officer. I think I was applying for what was it fucking called? It was like the person that books the people when they come to jail.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me all this shit? I'm just doing fingerprints.
Because they want to know you're going to have the big boys coming in there trying to
They
rob
said
them.
they want to know because, you know, I can get bribed and shit. They want you to have good credit. Because they don't want you to take no bribes from the prisoners.
Right.
Giving up that pussy for cash.
Child.
They say, you got to have good credit up here. Because if you got bad credit, you're going to be selling that pussy for cash.
Yeah, that's why mother's been in there eating Domino's and shit. With wings with extra sauce.
Having fucking 60-inch TVs and shit. Bulldogs and shit up in prison.
Because them hoes be down there pulling doing that belt. I'm doing that big correction officer belt.
Listen.
Y'all gotta stop. Stop hiring these pussies.
Please do.
That is excessive. Sir, it's too much.
So the thing about this is he's going. I think he's on leave right now, right?
And that's what they do too. They let these people go home, still get paid, or they let them resign. Let it happen. I don't get the privilege. I don't have the privilege to resign.
What do you think is going to happen to him? Like, what do you think?
I think absolutely.
You think he's going to be charged?
He is not going to be charged. He's not going to be booked. He's not going to be anything. They are going to come. You guys are going to be upset next week when they come and do a press conference and say they have done an extensive investigation, and from what they saw, he was saving another person's life.
And essentially he did.
That is what they're going to say. You guys are
and it's a black life.
They're going to be outraged once again. As you see, when LeBron James, he went on a tangent earlier this week talking, and he had to delete his tweets and things like that.
What did he say? Because O.J. Simpson had something to say about the shit. What did he say?
Well, LeBron was just basically like, you know, I'm sick of this shit, you know what I mean? Watching our people, you know, dying at the hands of the police, so on and so forth, being unarmed and things like that, so on and so forth. But, you know what I mean, when you have to do your Googles and you have to do your research and things like that, well, no, in this case, this
like
child,
that, yeah, that's why I'm saying he just went off of what he thought.
This child was not unarmed.
Because girl, they had something that said that she was unarmed and the knife was on the ground. Ma'am, no. not in the.
No, I
body
think
cam
that he
they
ended
did.
up.
She was
I think
literally
he
like
ended
this.
up. I think he might have ended up moving it out the way or something like that once he killed her or something. Or
Yeah,
something.
once he shot her, because the girl was
Yeah.
right here. She was over the girl.
Yeah. So LeBron had to end up, deleting his tweets
LeBron,
and
learn
things
all
like, and
the
things
ins and
like
outs
that.
before you start speaking.
But
boo.
it's like, what I do want to say, because in no way, I'm not ever getting on the airways and giving any leeway to any of these motherfuckers that are just using their power, just doing too much and shooting people, just shooting people regardless, because you could have tased her.
Yeah, he could have.
But then again, I think, like, okay, if he would have gotten close enough to tase her, then you have yourself a problem, because you have someone that has a weapon. Someone that has a deadly weapon.
But then they were saying he should have tased the knife. Huh? I'm confused. I don't even know what that would mean. Like, what was that going to do? Was that going to tase her?
He could have shot her, you know what I mean? Like, shot her in the pinky toe, or, you know what I mean? Or whatever.
Okay, so if he would have taken... Oh, I get the tasing, but if he... Ebony, she was literally... over that girl with the fucking knife.
Like
I don't know if tasing would have stopped that. I know shooting her in her damn leg probably would have been like, okay.
If he did that, but then, he could have done that. He could have. They're.
But see, they're not trained. Are they
it's
trained to shoot in the legs?
It's definitely not the protocol to shoot someone 4 times in the chest to get
Of course
them
not.
to stop harming someone. That is not the
But
protocol.
what's the
I don't
protocol?
have to be a police officer to know that you don't need to shoot her 4 times in her chest.
But what's the we need to find out what the protocol is. Where do they shoot? Do they have to evaluate where to shoot first? Do they evaluate and say, okay, no, I'm gonna shoot her in her leg, or I'm gonna shoot her in the chest? Like, do they? Or
well, they shot the guy that went out there in Colorado shooting all those people in the grocery store.
Child, they shot his ass in the fucking leg.
They shot him in the
Do
leg.
not even get me started on that.
They shot him
bullshit.
in the leg.
And he killed all them fucking people.
They didn't shoot that motherfucking kid that was out there with that with that assault rifle walking around there shooting protesters.
Ooh,
They were patting him on the back. They were saying, thank you for being a hero. Thank you for being a hero. Thank you for coming out and doing service.
That is why I say.
And so that is why we have a problem with what is going on, because the white children get to go home to their mommies and daddies.
Right.
Black children do not make it home. Black fathers do not make it home. Black mothers do not make it home. So that is where the problem, regardless of whatever is going on, we do not get a chance to make it home. You're talking about someone that was in front of their home and she didn't get a chance to make it back inside.
Okay, but let's we don't get a chance, but okay. Like, do you think that there is a game to be played? Like, do you think you need to play because you know that? Because you know that.
There is a game, and I know when I think about it constantly, like I think about, okay, if I'm in the car with my husband and, we're
not white, so you got to think a little different.
I think about it all the time, like if we're in the car and we get pulled over and he's driving and, I'm in the passenger seat. I know I'm going to be like, okay, motherfucker, listen, what, you got your seatbelt on, you got everything? Take your motherfucking license out, put that, here, I'll get the registration out right now. I'll get everything prepared for these motherfuckers. I'm going to sit it right up here. Don't say nothing to these motherfuckers. They go ask you where you going, where you headed. Tell them motherfuckers we headed to Applebee's. No, we not drinking. We're not doing nothing. Like, answer the questions. Do all that, because we cannot afford, like, I know you gonna get to saying, well, bitch, don't ask me no motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Honestly, that's me.
I know you gonna need to say, listen, motherfucker, don't ask me shit.
Me.
Don't ask me shit.
Me.
I'm going to where the fuck I'm going at. I know, you know what I mean? Like, I know, so I'm gonna have to give that talk like, listen, sir, because I can't lose you off some dumb shit.
The last time I got pulled over, it wasn't even a year ago. It was during this pandemic, I think. It was. I got pulled over for running a stop sign. I did not see the stop sign.
Lord have mercy.
Anitra kept driving until I got to the AM/PM.
I'm about to
and I pulled up in that mud, because you're not gonna be. The street was dark and you had no street lights. That's why I ran the stop sign.
I follow you to the AM/PM.
I sure did. Where I felt safe. That's what that's legal. You can do that.
No, it is legal, right?
So I drove my ass to the AM/PM. It was dark as hell on that street, and I'm like, okay, what's up? He's like, you ran the stop sign back there. I'm like, that street's dark. I didn't see no stop sign.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't see one. He was like, oh yeah, well that's why I'll sit right there, because the city of Grand Terrace, I said, well, the city of Grand Terrace needs to put some damn street lights.
Right.
Okay? He take my thing. He asked me, do I have any warrants? I'm like, do I look like I have warrants?
See?
Do I look like I have warrants? I said, is that what you ask everybody? You ask only black people that. Oh, no, that's just protocol. I said, no, you asking me because I'm black. You asking me because I'm black. That's what you're asking me for. He go back and he come back. He was like, have a nice night. Yeah, thank you. But I drove, look, this is me.
At 10 and 2.
AM PM, yeah, I'm down on 10 and 2. First I was like this.
Yeah. You was like this?
Yeah.
You was
Then I'm
like this?
AM PM. Okay, I get to this bright ass AM PM. Let's pull up. I pulled right in front of the door where you pay.
In people's way.
Yes, literally. That's where the police had to come. Right where the people pay. Right there. We're going right there. Let's go.
Well, right where the cameras are, too.
I'm smart. Okay, let's go. That's
yeah,
me.
I think about
got
that
questions.
constantly. Like, okay, I would have to be the one. Well, sir, I'll be the one speaking, and then he probably gonna say something slick like, I'm asking him the questions. No, I'll answer all the questions because it's gonna get.
No. Don't ask him. Please don't ask him.
You know, it's
Just
gonna
please
get
don't ask
because
him.
why are you pulling us over? Oh, some dumb shit. Okay, you know what I mean? This and that and the third, and then but you do have to play that.
You do.
Game. But did that work for Philando?
It did not. It did not
work for Philando. You feel me? He did. He played the game, and he still ended up dead in front of his baby
And that is the
and
thing
in front of his
about
woman.
the black man. That's why I tell my son, and it's sad that he even got to do this. Put your license right here at the top. When you need it, you take it from there and you put it back in your back pocket. But while you're driving, you put that fucking license on. What is the thing called? The whatever that thing is called. Put it there.
The rear mirror?
Yeah. Or the thing that keeps the shade.
Oh yeah.
Because we ain't got time to be reaching for nothing. All the insurance, everything right there. So we're not reaching for nothing. You can reach right there. Tell me reach right there and get it.
That's what I'm saying. He played the game. That man played the game. That man was a wonderful citizen, worked with kids, doing all that. You asking all these fucking bum ass questions.
And shot that man.
And shot him in cold blood right there in front of his baby, and with him playing the game. So I mean, Anitra, to me, it's like,
don't give me. Okay, we gotta get on because I'm about to start getting pissed off. I'm about to start getting pissed. I had to calm down for a minute because I was about to get riled up. I want y'all to like me, okay? But some of the shit that be going on with the Caucasian community, I don't understand. If I was white, I'd be fucking embarrassed. But that's just me. Okay, let's go on. Let's move on from Micaiah. And let's go on to Mr. Dante.
What you got to say about Dante, Anisha?
Okay. See, Ebony got me over here drinking the alcoholic beverages. And now, see, my mouth's about to be loose.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, listen. Again, there's a game to be played. Okay? Now. Yes, Mr. Philando. Very sad. Very, very sad. And I think that was the start when these police brutality shit started really being recorded.
Yeah,
that was
where
the beginning.
Where you had to, where his woman was very smart in that sense. Like she was asking all the right questions. Okay, sir. So what are you doing? Okay, he's taking it out. Okay, sir. She got the camera there because.
Okay, well, Mr. Dante, which is another sad situation because at the end of the day, these are people's kids, dads, moms, their family members are fucking dying. Okay. Because of fucking police officers. Bitch asses. I can't stand the fucking police. Anyway, now, Mr. Dante. Now, from what I know, he got pulled over. Okay. I guess he called his mom and said, hey, I'm getting pulled over. Mm-hmm. And mom said, okay, whatever, comply, whatnot. Okay. They pulled him over. For what reason? I still don't know why they pulled him over. Was he speeding? Did he have a broken tail light? A license expired? What?
They said that he had a warrant. Because he didn't appear in court like sometime early.
That's the reason they pulled him over.
I think the reason why they pulled him over, was it like a tail light or something too? But I know he had a warrant because he missed a court date. But here's a but. Apparently,
Oh yeah, it
they
was wrong
sent
address
him
or
the
some
wrong. It was the wrong information.
Okay.
The wrong address.
It was like
so,
mailed back.
Yeah.
Like
so
wrong address or some
yeah,
shit.
it was wrong address. So it never made it to him. So he would not know that he had to be in court any fucking
Okay.
way.
I tried to look at things like I hate it because I know that we are not white people, but I try to think of it like, okay, if we're, you know, okay, if you did have a warrant and say they're trying to take you to prison, jail, whatever it's called, okay, you're gonna be gone. They're gonna let you go tonight. They're gonna let you go because they're gonna find out, hey, bitch, wrong address. Okay, let's do a new address. Okay. But I guess he got all flustered. You know, he got all flustered. Like, no, I'm not going. I'm still trying to figure out where he was trying to go. Like, he wasn't going to get caught wherever he was going. Wherever he was trying to go.
He was going home.
I guess he really went home, okay? I hate to say that, but he did.
Oh, no.
Where were you trying to go? It's beyond me. I don't understand. Because even if you feel like, okay, no, I shouldn't be getting, first shouldn't be getting pulled over. Okay, yeah, we all think that shit. Okay, but you got pulled over. Or I shouldn't be getting taken to jail. Okay, yeah, but okay, well, let them take you to fucking jail. What, you gonna spend the night in there? You gonna see the judge in the morning? Where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to go? Why are you trying to get away? It's beyond me. I'm trying to understand. Do you know why he was trying to leave? Did he? I'm trying to understand.
This is why he was trying to leave.
Why, Ebony?
He was scared, Anisha. And he called his mom. He called his mom.
Ebony.
He called his mother
no.
before when he got pulled over. To say they just pulled me over, I'm scared, this and that and the third. Anisha, we have PTSD. Do we or do we not? Do we or do we not have PTSD?
I get that. I totally get that. I do. I get that part. But if I'm getting pulled over and I know, okay, I'm scared. Okay, let me pull over. I know they are specifically killing black males. Okay. Now they say I have a warrant. Okay, even if you believe you don't fucking have one, okay. They got you, or they're trying to put you in handcuffs. Even if you are scared, oh, Jesus, I just don't know. I'm trying to understand the people's mindsets. Why? Now you tussling. Now they tussling with you. And even if a girl says she was trying, I'm putting air quotes, fucking air quotes, because, again, they trying to kill us. Okay? That's what they want. You tried to tase him. Even though we know that's a fucking lie. We know you wanted to shoot me. But okay.
It's like they talk to us like we're stupid.
I'm not fucking dumb. Far from it. We know you wanted to kill that man, but you gonna say you tried to tase him, and that's why you said what you said after you shot him. Oh my God, I shot him, and that's why she said as many times as she did that she was gonna tase him. Why you gonna tell somebody that many times you about to tase him? I ain't never heard that shit in my life.
Taser.
I'm about to tase you. I ain't never heard no shit like that
to
before.
say her ass. Oh, she like about to shoot this nigga.
Exactly.
And y'all get these pussy ass hoes on these forces
bitch. Fucking bitch. Her ass needs to be under the fucking jail.
Cause they be fucking nerds too down there at the high school, and then you want to get on there. You can tell
nobody got no fucking friends. Bitch asses.
We gotta move on from this because
I'm about to get pissed. I'm getting fucking pissed. Let me tell you something, white folks, okay? If you're not a racist, tell your racist friends to fuck off and get it together. We're in fucking 2021. And side note, while we talk about this shit, let's talk about that bitch that was in front of in the black community, in the black neighborhood, that told the dude he don't fucking belong there.
Ooh,
there, South Carolina, you bitch. What was his fucking name? Let me tell you something. I don't understand, okay? Because maybe because we live in California, they are undercover racists, okay?
Yeah.
They undercover here, and they better stay fucking undercover too.
Oh, they undercover, but then they slick because they throwing them fucking black jokes and shit.
And I will check their ass in a fucking minute.
Oh yeah.
You get checked. Okay. I don't see myself walking down the neighborhood and then a white person just gonna come up to fucking me And we're not gonna be wrestling after you fucking tell me I don't belong here.
Not
Excuse
wrestling.
the fuck out of you. Excuse the fuck out of you. Who the fuck do you think you are? Is this what happens in the South and in these other fucking East Coast states? Fucking racist ass states. I don't see how you're doing it. I don't fucking see how you fucking doing it. You just gonna walk up to some fucking body. And I mean yelling and shit. Girl, I said, I don't see how he still got his fucking teeth in his mouth. I would have fuck, man, listen, we would have been fucking wrestling. I would have died wrestling that bitch. Are you really walking up to people saying, you don't belong here?
But it's like,
You don't, who the
it's
fuck are you?
it's like recording the situation as if you're doing some honorable shit.
That wasn't the wife that was recording. That was a neighbor that came out. So pretty much that is a predominantly black neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I guess one girl saw, I don't know if she was in her front yard or in her living room, whatever.
Right.
She saw it. She said, let me go out here and record this shit.
Well, thank you, sister.
Thank you, because I thought it was a wife too. I thought it was a wife too.
Thank you,
and that's
sister.
why they're in front of your fucking house. I hope they still sitting there right now. I hope they still sitting right out there right now. And I hope they knock your teeth out your fucking mouth. They said come out. They're not trying to fight you. They just want to talk to you.
They said we just want to borrow some brown sugar.
They said that they're going to give you the house of the week. Because I guess in their neighborhood they give house of the month.
Right.
Because, a yard of the month. Because they put the signs on your yard.
Yeah.
They said they're going to give you yard of the month. You bitch.
Y'all got to stop.
And I hope you are fucking charged with fucking harassment.
Let me tell you
bitch
something.
ass.
We're not going anywhere.
We aren't.
We're not going anywhere because let me tell you
Fucking
something.
hate that
Do
shit.
y'all ever think, when y'all be saying that shit, like go back and this and that, do y'all think if we actually all just packed up and went the fuck
Boy,
back,
this would be a boring fucking place, bitch.
y'all ain't gonna
be
have
boring
nothing,
as
y'all
hell.
not gonna have nothing to pillage and fucking rape. You're not gonna have nothing to steal. You have no concepts to take.
They gonna be like, get us back to that Africa. Yeah. Over there trying, ooh, y'all over there scheming and scamming and stealing people's
And
style.
I'm talking to the racists, even the old ones, even the ones that, you know what I mean, the 90-year-old ones. I mean, what?
Bitches. That's why I couldn't work.
We're not going anywhere. We're
That's
here.
why I could not work in no old folks home with them racist ass old people that be thinking they back in the fucking 1900s.
Oh, because they always try to put on that.
Oh,
they always try to
child.
act like they see now, like they done reverted back to
Like when that
1902.
girl, that lady spit on that girl.
Like they done reverted back to 1902 and want to get to the. Ain't nothing wrong with
She
you.
would have spit and I would have slapped the shit out of her ass. Her whole body would have been. She would have been broken. She
I
would
was
have been
thinking
fucking
about that.
broken.
Like, what if
I
I just knock the bitch down? Because you're
Child,
not going to. You're not gonna
about to
spit
be
on
spitting
me.
on me. You'd have died that fucking day.
That's the thing. You know, they act.
Yeah, just
racist,
take it. Just
you know
take
what I mean? They act like we're stupid, like we
No.
don't know things, like we don't, you know, and they act stupid. They act like they don't understand what the fuck it is that we're talking about, and what it is that we're out here fighting for, and what it is that we're out here screaming to the mountaintops. Like you don't know
We
what
just
we're talking
talking,
about.
just talking.
You don't know what we're talking about. You don't know what we're saying here. You don't understand.
Oh, I hate to be like this because I really be, you know, but I be looking at the white community and it's sad because you know, like the Trader Joe's, okay? Ain't
Shout out. We have to shout out.
Black girls, Trader Joe's.
Black girls and Trader Joe's,
Okay?
Facebook group,
Listen,
baby.
I love the Trader Joe's, but ain't too many of us in there. But let me tell you something. The little Trader Joe's cashiers, they be trying. I know they probably embarrassed of the other people. They be trying. They be trying to, have little conversations. But some of them white ass people in the fucking Trader Joe's are shoppers. Y'all some bitches too. Let me tell you. One girl posted in the Black Girl Trader Joe's where the white lady asked her, can she get in front of her? Bitch, for what? For fucking what? Let me tell you something. A couple of years ago, that fucking happened to me in Trader Joe's.
Oh, it just happened to me on the plane. Where I was sitting next to...
Are you fucking for what?
I was actually I was in the seat. I had the middle seat. But, the white lady came, her and her boyfriend, her husband, whatever the fuck was going on.
Child.
And I had the middle seat, which means that I had B. So which means that either he has A and you got C or whatever, however it is that y'all want to do it. Right? So the what?
Yeah, no. And who the fuck are you? That's what I would have said.
Except for what?
Who the fuck are you?
And she said, oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She said,
because remember where you at, lady. Remember the fuck you are. Oh, child.
Take that shit up real quick. Bitch, sit down. Sit down.
And get on
Sit down and see your boyfriend when we get to the motherfucking destination.
You
sit
bitch,
down
you.
because you should have fixed the ticket. I'm not moving
You
over
bitch,
here.
you.
Out of here.
Yeah, don't sit over here. Don't sit fucking over here. That's why. You know what? I'm gonna say this. You know, the white gay community, they all right with me. The white gays are all right with me. But y'all straight white people are some fucking weirdos.
Shut up, Anitra, please.
I'm just saying.
Shut up. Please.
They always a good time. But the straight white people, oh, they questionable. I be looking like this.
Can we move on from this? This brings my buzz down. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop this shit.
I got riled up there for a moment.
Anitra over here turned.
Y'all, because they ancestors and they bitch ass ex-president did this and made it even fucking worse. And y'all think y'all can do what the fuck you want to. If you don't sit your ass the fuck down.
Well, child, they quiet over there since Jordan gave them a stimmy.
Yeah, bitch, you. Shit. I don't like talking about racist shit. That's why I still ain't watch Roots to this fucking day. I don't like watching shit like that. That's why I don't watch that trial. I'm trying to like the white people, but y'all people.
I don't watch none of them movies. I don't watch none of them movies. I'm sick of them spending the money, millions and millions of dollars or whatever on these slave movies to try to remind us what the fuck is going on.
Bitch asses.
Because I can tell you right now, I wouldn't have made it a day.
Oh, listen, I was just talking to my aunt about that. Jesus, I would have died. I would have died too.
Y'all would not know.
You
guys would not know who Ebony is because bitch, I would have been dead I would have been dead in 1850. I would have been dead. I would have left you no legacy, no children, no nothing. Like I'm not making it.
I'm thankful for y'all, but I don't. Anitra would have fucking.
Because
speaking of, side note. Bruce's Beach. Stop. Update on Bruce's Beach. That's why I was talking to my aunt about this. Because she was like, girl, listen, I'd have died back then. So, I was like, Auntie, we getting money from that Bruce's Beach? We getting money. I need to know about my cash.
Right.
Where do I fucking sign it? She was like, I don't think so. Because my daddy never told me about no people that lived in over there. Because we didn't come here to 1955. I said, oh, shit. I said we gotta have some connection to them people. I need my cash. If you know where I can sign up for the Bruce's Beach cash, please let me know.
Y'all get Anitra her information.
I need
on
my
her
money.
Beach. You guys know the backstory. You can go do your Googles on the Bruce's Beach.
Auntie says she don't think we get no money from that.
It's called Bruce's Beach, and I'm not ever calling it Manhattan Beach. I'm calling it Bruce's Beach.
Period.
Because those were the black folks. Those were Anitra's ancestors.
They came over there. The white people came over there and was like, oh, never mind.
Pillage and rape. Once again.
Okay. But my auntie says she don't think we're going to get some. I said we got to have some type of connection to it, Mary. It is what it is.
Pillage and rape. I mean, shit. Hell, at least the Native Americans get to go over there down to the casino and get $25,000 a month. What do we get?
Don't get me started.
What do we get? This.
don't
get a drink.
Don't fucking get me started, girl. What we got next? Are we done?
We gotta that's Anitra over there. Okay, so we gotta say R.I.P. once again.
Oh God, Jesus.
To Black Rob, you guys probably already you have heard this. You know, Black Rob is gone. That was a bad boy artist. Hit song, whoa. All that was the first song that I danced with my husband to down at the club, down at the Metro. That was the first song we danced to. Very romantic. Down at the club.
Oh, you're hilarious.
I was down at the club.
How you dance to that? How you dance to that?
I was like this. I was grinding. Whoa.
Like, whoa.
Grinding.
You was getting
grinding.
To whoa. I was grinding to whoa.
I was grinding. Baby, call me the centipede, baby. I was
centipede.
I was grinding. I was like, let me see what.
Oh,
you want to dance to this song? You want to dance to this song? Okay, shit. Well, let me show you what I'm working with. I can dance to any fucking thing. Anywho, shout out to you, Black Rob. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. I got to show my skills to that
Oh,
song.
wait. Okay.
I got to show my little skills. Anywho, Black Rob, I am so sorry that this happened to you.
Oh, it's very sad.
You know what's going on right now, though. Black Rob's manager says that motherfuckers want to now come. Motherfuckers want to come now. All of a sudden, now the people are dead, and they want to help pay for funerals and things like that.
Is that Diddy we speak of?
They're speaking of the one and only Diddy.
Diddy.
The one and
Can I
only
ask you
Diddy.
a question, Diddy? Why? It's not. We're not laughing at Black Rob because it's very sad.
No, Black Rob.
They said he had liver
liver disease and liver failure and kidney failure, and
But
he had some
Diddy.
strokes. He's had strokes and things like that too.
Diddy.
Diddy, you wrong.
What are you doing over there other than chasing ass and male and female ass? What are you doing?
Ooh,
What are you doing?
Diddy, you got this.
You just
side.
being a terrible person. You probably ain't talk.
And they said he had let
I throw my
Black
hands
Rob
up.
go. He had let Black Rob
And
go.
took him off the
Took him off
label.
and took him off the insurance and everything.
And took him off the website or something like off the.
yeah, so he didn't even
I'm
have
throwing
he didn't
my
have
fucking
he didn't
hands
have
up.
medical insurance. I mean, unless he went and got some Medi-Cal or Medicaid or some shit.
Diddy.
Ooh, you dirty Diddy for real. Dirty money. That's what you call it. That's what your group was called when you was down there singing that song.
Boy.
Dirty money, you dirty Diddy for real.
For real.
And
real
so
life.
his manager says that now, all of a sudden you want to help. Diddy says, or he says that Diddy said that he basically wants to help Black Rob have a nice, funeral
boy.
and, have something that's honorable and, things like that. Diddy, why are you doing these people like this? This is. I'm not saying that
And
his
the people are
death has
passing
nothing. His
away.
death has absolutely nothing to do with Diddy. Let's just make that clear.
No, it doesn't have anything
It
to
has
do with
absolutely
it. but
nothing to do with Diddy. But the thing
It's like
is,
Diddy throws people away and just don't give it.
there is no reason why this man should have been struggling financially.
Not one reason why.
Because he could still be working for, any of your corporations. Hire that motherfucker for Ciroc. I don't even, he said he didn't drink anymore or anything like that. But you have so many businesses and so many things going on. Like, you do your former friends and artists like this. Like, what were you going to do to Biggie?
You know that thing I sent you, they said that was all on Diddy because Biggie wanted to leave the label.
Diddy cold. I've heard things about Diddy. Diddy cold. He ain't, he ain't the one that y'all.
He really ain't.
He ain't the
listen.
one, all in the
I do want to get to
videos.
one of them parties though, Diddy. Now
He ain't the one, he
Get
ain't.
one of them parties.
He ain't the all in the videos, Diddy.
You fucking
Diddy's a real
He
gangster.
really is.
Diddy's a real gangster
He
about
really
his.
is.
I just Diddy with this, it's so sad with Black Rob. It's just sad. I think just to see any of these artists and this music that we have listened to, even DMX, we were just watching the celebration of life and this that. Why y'all put DMX up on that big ass truck like that? I'm
Please don't
concerned
make
and
me
I'm
laugh.
scared.
Please do not make me
Why y'all do?
laugh.
And then let me say something. This I specifically want to talk to you. Now that I have y'all here, do y'all family members be putting this stuff in their wheels that this is what they want? Did DMX really want to be up on that truck, on the back of that pickup truck like that?
I
I'm
don't think that
concerned.
he requested that, Ebony. I think that they just said, okay, this is rough.
Y'all just doing whatever. Now I love the Rough Riders.
They gonna put them on that damn monster truck, and they roll.
It made my nerves bad.
And it didn't look like it was secure.
It didn't look like it was secure. It had like one of them. It looked like one of them seat belts on the plane.
Oh,
It looked like
Jesus.
that was securing.
And they wasn't driving slow.
It wasn't driving slow. They were
It
on
was
the Brooklyn
driving.
Bridge or some shit. Like it was just the whole thing was off. Because us, we just go all out. That's what we do. We were just talking about that on the last episode. We go all out, baby. But them Rough Riders, oh, they out there. I love it. I tried to get Anitra to go out there to New York with me. I was trying to get out there with the Rough Riders. I was trying to ride. I wanted to get on the back of one of them cycles or them dirt bikes and them ATVs.
No thanks.
Pop wheelies and shit. I love it. I love it. They say Kanye bringing the Sunday service tomorrow to his homegoing celebration.
Oh, that's good.
And now we have another death in the hip hop community. What the hell is going on? Shock G, the one that put the satin on your panties.
Now, what's going on?
We were just talking about him on the last episode. I'm telling you he was talking about how they went out there and threw Tupac out there in the ocean.
Oh, yeah,
and
we were
chicken.
talking about that.
Eat chicken wings and shit.
I just want to know what's going on. Like, they haven't said how he passed away, but he was found in a hotel room, unresponsive. What's going on?
You know what's going on, and it's just like they were talking about on the Breakfast Club. The hip hop community needs a union. They need a union. They need to where these artists can get medical insurance or whatever's going on.
They just don't. It's like they give a
where
fuck.
they can get counseling, where they have financial advisors and things like that, and classes and things like that available, just like a career or corporation or things, you know, services like that available. Hip hop puts so much money out into this world. Right. This is $1 billion business. There is no reason why these old heads should be going out like this, not having money. I mean, I'm not even specifically talking about Shock G or anything like that, because I'm pretty sure Shock G, you know what I mean, I'm pretty sure Shock G had paper, you know.
We're just talking in general.
But it's just sad to see, you know, any of these artists just go out like this, you know what I mean, or just, you know, it's just sad. They need a union. They need a union. They need some way. These white labels, because that's what it is. These white labels need to provide that. You know, these people come out and they shuck and jive and they tap dance.
But that's why they always get bad. Like you were saying, they always get bad record deals. And white people, they live large.
Have you guys? This is the question. Have you guys ever heard of any white artists?
No.
For instance, like we actually have a series called Unsung, where most of these
show.
Very good show.
Very, very good show.
Where most of these artists, you know, it's talking about the highlight of their careers and how they came up, and then they all in talking about how them contracts are fucked up.
You know who was on Unsung, and I was like, damn, like, I guess they are fucking unsung. Silk.
Yeah, of course, girl.
I don't.
What you thought they wasn't unsung?
When I saw Unsung Silk, I was like, unsung.
Girl, they should have been on the first episode.
How they gonna get mad? Okay, let's go. Keep talking about what you're talking about.
I mean, it's just wild that we have to have a series like that discusses, you know, I mean, it's not just always about that. It's about, you know, sometimes motherfuckers get hooked on drugs, or they have relationship issues, or they have problems with their labels, or whatever's going on. But rarely do we see white artists, just from the beginning of the fucking times. The Rolling Stones are not losing out any money from a fucked up contract that they signed back in 1965.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
They over there living large and living
Ozzy Osbourne is not talking about all the fucking money that he got dicked out of because of a contract that he signed in fucking 1975. You understand what we're talking about here? But you know, the OJs or this or that or whatever, all these black artists signing, you know what I mean? You guys gave all these black artists all these fucked up contracts, throwing them a bone, throwing them Cadillacs,
for making us millions, but
throwing them Cadillacs and shit, trying to make them, because you know niggas love cars. Throwing them Cadillacs, and then when they come talking about shit, I ain't got no money to pay my light bill. You like, well, shit, you driving, ain't you? We don't see any of that with white artists. Like I was telling Nisha, like JoJo, the singer, not JoJo.
That's why I appreciate you, Mike Bivens. Okay, that's why I fucking appreciate you.
I love Mike Bivens.
You know, here he said we got fucked over. I'm not gonna fuck these next people over.
Michael Bivens said,
I want to interview you, Mike Bivens. Come to the show. Come to the show. I got a list. I got a list of people I'm trying to interview on this show.
Anitra wants to interview Jaleel White.
I want to interview Snoop first. First things first. Snoop.
Snoop-a-Loop.
I want to interview Snoop. I don't know what questions I'm going to ask him, but I'll figure that out when
Snoop, come through to the show.
I want to interview Jaleel White, Mike Bivens.
Mike, where you at? We gotta get Bobby Brown. You think Bobby will come?
Bobby will come.
I
think we would do good on these interviews though, like for real.
I think so too.
It's just random talk. We ain't about to interrogate nobody.
No, we're not. I'm not gonna act like a fan.
What you did?
Bobby, I love you.
Listen, Snoop. I just want to smell your cologne.
Anitra, now he's not coming. Now he's not coming because you over here talking about you want to smell some fucking cologne.
I'm sorry. We can do a Zoom. We can do a Zoom interview.
Edit that one out.
No, he's coming. we can do a Zoom interview. We can do a Zoom interview.
No, we want Snoop to come to the Honeycomb Hideout. We want him to come to the Honeycomb Hideout.
We want to interview some people. I think that would be good for us, like to do, because we're journalists.
We are journalists.
And I think that'd be good for us to start interviewing. We gotta start low though. We gotta start, we gotta start low. I don't know who the D.
I got some people in mind.
Who?
Now I got somebody right now. Do y'all want to see Julie? Do y'all want to see us interview Julie?
Who was that?
My friend.
The stripper? We want to interview somebody that people know. We can interview the stripper.
Julie is the one.
We can interview the stripper. Shut up, please.
Okay.
This is what I was thinking. We're getting off track at this point. I think that we should start doing episodes on unpopular opinions.
Oh, yeah.
Just like my opinion about the people that passed away. It's most likely unpopular. But I think we should do unpopular opinions. Also, I think we should do one on who the king of R&B is.
Listen.
No!
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying sign me up. Tell me when you're ready to do that episode.
I think we should do it. Okay? I told you somebody fucking told me fucking Al Green.
Well, whoever that is, I need you to lose their number. I need them to lose yours. I need them to please.
The fucking king of R&B, Al Green.
Fucking Al Green. Like, that's what you came up with? Al Green? That's okay. I'm over here having a cackle over here. Whoever Anita's friend was that said Al Green was the king of R&B, child.
Your secret is safe with me.
Child.
But you wrong as hell.
We don't even. Okay, let me. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, right?
I guess.
But there are some wrong answers out there. There's no doubt about it. And that one,
Al Green.
That one is wrong. That one, if you were on a game show, they'd be like, like, no, that's not it. But we will get to that. I just need Anitra to tell me what day she want to do that episode.
I just gotta come back with my all my rebuttals and stuff, and I'll be ready.
Get your stats, get all what you need.
Get all my.
I don't even need. They here, baby. I don't need them. For my answer.
Okay. So y'all get y'all answers ready too. So when we have this specific episode, you can relate. Who is the king of R&B to you? Okay? So let's move on. What we got? We got Baby Blue?
Oh, Lord, child.
You are not fucking distraught.
Child.
Baby Blue.
Child, I thought it was over. Oh, Lord.
I can't with her.
Oh, Lord, I thought it was over. Let me tell you something. Oh, I love me some Pretty Ricky. Y'all know who Pretty Ricky is? Child, I love me some Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky's album. I don't even know if they have several. Their debut album is a classic, okay? Pretty Ricky. Everybody loves On the Hotline, 5 in the morning.
Hey, 5 in the morning.
And I'm up talking phone sex with you.
To you.
He's over here whining.
Okay.
I was distraught. I seen that mother down on the ground, shot down at the bowling alley. They shot baby Blue. Baby boy Blue for Pretty Ricky child. I thought it was over. I said they even got the video of this motherfucker down on the ground shot.
What do you mean, B?
his cousin or something was hollering and screaming, putting them into more shot. Y'all got to calm down. Y'all got to calm down when these folks get shot and stuff. That hollering and screaming just sends them back in shock. That ain't gonna help them. Do
ambulance.
Listen, my people, we have to learn. We have to learn life-saving tactics. We have got to. Motherfuckers just be standing around, not
ain't even calling nobody.
Not calling, just recording. That's what people be doing.
You bitches. You
recording.
Bitches.
Y'all don't know how to just sit that head up, breathe into the mouth, open it. They taught us that in what, 10th, 11th grade.
It literally goes over their head, I guess, when this all happened.
Y'all know CPR?
I mean, at least call immediately. Not wait to see what happened. You call immediately.
He's sitting there hollering, screaming, call somebody.
Definitely.
Motherfucker, where's your phone at? Where's your phone at? Where's your phone? Because I know you got it. Why you telling them to call somebody? No, motherfucker, you call somebody. You call. You done wasted at least 3.5 minutes. You done wasted at least 3.5 minutes. You done wasted at least 3.5 minutes telling them to call someone. No, motherfucker, where's your phone at? Doing all that hollering and screaming.
Call the police! Call the ambulance! Oh my God! Call somebody! Child! Oh my God! Black people funny, man.
I'm dead.
Black people funny as hell. Oh my gosh.
I'm done after this story. My people, I love us for real. What ain't that what Monique said? I love us for real.
Oh my God, that's funny to me.
Cause we just,
Somebody heard. They said, what? Do what?
They said, for what? What's going on?
Oh my God. Oh God. That's
Child, baby Blue down there dying. Well, wait a minute.
Oh God.
He's bleeding over there.
Oh God.
He's bleeding over there. That's what girl said in Mr. Society. That's the forest bitch. He's bleeding to death over there. Child.
Oh my God, that's funny.
But we got an update from Baby Blue. He looks like he's doing okay now. It looks like he's doing okay, child. I wasn't doing good for a second, child. That was pretty Ricky. Let me give y'all an update from Baby Blue. Whoa, that's his dad. In case y'all want to know. He said, I'm basically on a bunch of machines. Hospital keeping me alive at this point.
But he tweeting.
But I improve the more I fight. That's what he said. That's what the motherfucker saying from the hospital bed, okay? He said, so let's make a deal. This is what the motherfucker saying from the bed. Let's make a deal. He said, I'll fight as hard as I can and beat this if y'all promise to make me one of the biggest rap artists in the world. That's all I want. Deal? See, that's why these motherfuckers be doing this shit. See, that's why these motherfuckers be shooting us and shit. Like,
that's what you worried about? You're not worried about getting out of there.
This motherfucker said, I'll fight if y'all make me a poppin' rap star.
Negro, please. Okay?
So what do we do, Blue? What do we do, Blue? You gonna die? Just like you was about to down at the bowling alley?
You ain't and by the looks of that picture with your girlfriend posed with her titties and her boobs and her ass poked out, you don't look like you on no machines to me. I think they probably got you on oxygen. You just look like you got the oxygen tank. I don't know what other machines you could possibly fucking be on. A morphine pump, maybe?
It kind of just looks like they have you just taking a couple meds.
Right.
And maybe they
said, oh, okay, you all right.
They might send you home tomorrow around 10:30.
To me.
They might send you home tomorrow about 10:30, Baby Blue, and I'm on your side. But from the pictures, it looked like you were doing okay. It looked like you were doing all right.
Girlfriend, pose, honey. Pose.
I feel like anybody tweeting from the hospital bed, I feel like you're doing okay.
You all right.
I feel like you're doing all right.
I mean tweeting. Get out of here. I mean,
But
it's
that's
very
anybody.
sad
That's
somebody-
anybody. That's just like people that we follow on social media. I feel like any of y'all, you know what I mean, that are looking for attention, and y'all be down at the hospital or whatever, or y'all be crying on the social media.
Shut
I feel like
up.
you're fine. I feel like you're fine because if you have the time, it takes a lot to go and not log in, but just go. You have to
Yeah,
do
they
this.
hurt.
You have to do this
Here's
on your
the hospital.
screen.
Here's
You
the
have to do
hospital.
this on your screen. You have to go. You have to do this. You have to find the Instagram icon.
Yeah. They gonna take a picture.
Child.
They take a picture of this. When I was in the hospital, I did record, but this is me in my recovery mode because I had to complain about the food they was trying to feed me. I had to complain about the food they was trying to feed me at that hospital. It was disgusting. I didn't eat nothing while I was there. Thank God it was only overnight. But they tried to feed me some nasty meatloaf. Who in the hell eats meatloaf?
Well, I like meatloaf.
I don't like that shit.
Meatloaf.
I had to go get some outside food. Please. I had somebody go to the Trader Joe's. Give me that juicy mango. Give me the mangoes. Then go across the street to Sprouts. Give me a sandwich. I want this. Don't you dare. Redlands community. You over there feeding. I don't know what you're feeding folks, but I have to show the people what you're trying to feed me.
I would have been like, what's for dinner tonight, Nancy? Meatloaf.
I was like, can you believe, what is this? I drank the juice.
We have meatloaf tonight
Oh, it's disgusting.
and taters.
Ugh. Like, get that out of here. I want to eat that shit.
So we just want to give y'all an update on, you know, it's a lot going on out here. It's a lot going on. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's really going on. The summer is coming, you guys. Summer is approaching. Are y'all ready? Girls.
I just ordered me some new bikinis.
Girls, are y'all
No,
ready?
I
Because
don't.
the sun is coming out. Are y'all ready for the
New
brunches?
bikinis,
Are y'all ready
okay.
for the brunches and the things?
All of the above. All of the above.
Because we headed outside. We headed outside and
All of the above.
about to have us a good time.
Can't wait.
About to have us a good time.
I sure am.
Anisha ready.
I sure am.
Anisha ready to have a good time.
Don't you stop it. Stop the music.
Hey. Yeah, it's a lot going on, you guys. So, you know, we can end this segment with
Yeah.
words from Shock G.
What's the words, Ebony?
Never knew a hooker that could share me.
Do you know what that's?
We'll end it like that. Or we could say cease and desist with them tricks.
Okay, well, go ahead and listen to us on anywhere you listen to a podcast at. That's where you can listen to us.
Can we give one more shout out to the
Go
Black
ahead.
Girls in Trader? One more shout out to the
Okay,
Black Girls in Trader Joe's group. Me and Anisha are both in that group.
We are.
That's a good time. Those are some good laughs in that group.
Listen,
That's a good time.
I don't quite understand what the. I mean, listen. I've been going to Trader Joe's. I didn't know. Like I said, I followed the one on Instagram. I knew it was Instagram Black Girls Trader Joe's. I didn't know this was a whole Facebook group too. But you know, if you're in Facebook groups, they are very much more interactive because you can post and you
Right.
can talk. Okay.
You can put gifts and everything. Gifts and all that.
Listen. They over there ranting and raving on that lemongrass body oil.
Yes, it's a lemongrass body oil and coconut body butter.
Yes. Now I didn't buy the body butter because I have plenty of freaking body butters. I don't need nobody. But I bought the lemongrass. I mean, it gives a good time.
It does.
It gives a good time.
I have the body butter as well.
It gives a good time. I mean, hey,
Just go get you some if you want to get licked on. You want to
it
get
says
licked
that-
on.
It says that people having babies and stuff because they're, you know.
People are having
Putting that
Trader Joe's
concoction
baby.
on
They
them.
call them TJ babies.
Yeah, they're putting that concoction on them. And, you
Put
know.
that concoction
And then we
in
have
it.
some ladies that say it smell like a
They
pledge.
said a lemon pledge,
Well, that, you know, everything doesn't work for everybody's body's chemistry.
Right.
So, I mean,
Right.
that's you, girl.
Right.
It smells pretty good. I mean, I like a good body oil. I like to stay supple and moisturize. So I'm all for the body butters, the oils, all of that stuff. I like that stuff. And I'm here for Trader Joe's because they always do me right.
I love Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you something. They be having some stuff in there. I should be like, oh man.
Who do I send
wasn't
an
low
invoice
carb.
to for how much money I done spent in Trader Joe's this week?
I wish. Some days I'm like, okay, I'm still low carb. Let me not get that. They got some scones in there.
I just like the cauliflower
Vanilla
thins. The
beans.
cauliflower thins and the turkey burgers are just so fire.
What do you think about the chicken burger?
I haven't cooked it yet. I haven't tried it yet.
Bomb. Fucking.
You talking about the chili lime one?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking
From TJ
amazing.
Maxx. Those cauliflower thins. I think I've showed you the cauliflower thins that I use, the brand that I use, and this one from TJ Maxx is just like.
You have to.
I mean, not TJ Maxx. I'm sorry.
Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's. TJ's.
That's I'm right here. TJ.
Now the ones from Trader Joe's are good. I just want them to be crispy. I don't know how to get them crispy. I wanted to
you
get
can
them
place
crisp.
them. Did you try to put them in the air fryer a little
I tried
bit?
them in the air fryer. I tried to put them on the stove top with like a little butter just to.
Yeah.
I mean, it gave me, but I still wanted to be like, I'm not crunching to it.
You're not gonna get. I don't think you're really gonna.
Maybe
get
if I put it in
crunch
the
out of it.
oven.
But it doesn't have that like significant. It doesn't have that full significant cauliflower taste. See, I don't like that.
I don't like cauliflower
Like you
taste.
can when you make it, like especially with that brand, their brand of turkey burgers. When you make it with that, you get the full flavor
delicious.
of everything. It's fire.
I don't understand people, like, this is the thing with Trader Joe's. People think that Trader Joe's is very expensive. Trader Joe's is not Whole Foods, okay?
Yeah.
Trader Joe's is not Whole Foods. Now, Whole Foods is expensive as hell, yo.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's is not.
Correct.
Very reasonable.
I will tell
Now,
you.
don't y'all start going in there and bombarding fucking Trader Joe's.
No.
Because, listen,
Stay the
I
hell out of it.
I needed to be peaceful when I walk up in that place.
Anisha, so I went last night, okay? We had gone out. We got out to eat and had some drinks. And so, where we went, I took my, you take your drink to go. So I had my drink still. I'm still feeling, loosey-goosey. And so I'm like, I never see anybody there. Like in other states, all the girls, they see each other there at the Trader Joe's. I don't see any Trader Joe's. She got her own Trader Joe's to go to. So we don't shop at the same one. So I'm like, okay, I don't see none of the girls in here. Whatever. Okay, my loss, whatever. So I get in the car, and I'm in the front. I'm in the handicap part. I got a handicap sticker. In the handicap part. I'm right there in the front. I can see whoever walking out, whatever, okay? My husband, he's in the car too. And so I tell him, I was like, look.
You spot one.
It's a black girl. And he just shaking his fucking head, like, because they're so sick of hearing me talk about the girls at TJ Maxx. Why did you say TJ Maxx and Trader Joe's? They're so sick of me. So I'm like, look, there's a black girl. And I'm like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that shit. I don't want to say who. I don't want to say. Don't tell the people. Don't tell you.
Okay.
We're not supposed to tell the people.
I'm sorry. Okay, y'all didn't hear that.
We're not supposed to tell
They
the
won't
people.
even understand what we're talking about.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to get none of the calls, none of the bird calls, nothing. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything. So I rolled down my window and she was going to walk past my car. And I was like, she was looking at me and I was looking at her. And I was like, should I say it? Should I say it? And I rolled my window down and I was like, hey girl. And she was like,
slide the fuck out of this.
she was like, she looked at me. What happened? I said, hey girl. And she said, oh, hey girl. And she just kept walking. I know it looked like she wanted to say more. So I don't know if it was one of the girls. If that was you, this is me. Hey girl. I don't want to be looking stupid. You know what I mean? I heard the story like the girls in Paris.
Girl,
They was trying to get the call.
like, who?
I don't want to be. People be like, huh? What'd you say? Excuse you?
They be trying to give the call, and some of the, all the black girls that go to Trader Joe's ain't in the group. Like, I just learned about the fucking group.
Right.
So, I get it.
Right.
They be like, what?
Right. I was just like, okay, it was just rare. Like, where'd she come from? I didn't even see her in there when I was in there. And then I'm in the car, and she walked out, and I was like, ooh, I was a pussy on that one. I was like,
You
hey,
just gotta
girl.
give the head nod. That's what is that? The black people code anyway, the head nod.
Yeah, my husband was just like, what the he was like,
that Trader Joe's group is
like,
did you see when the colonizer tried to come up with the group?
girl, yeah. Girl, yes.
Colonizers, why are you trying to enter groups that say black girls in? Black girls in. Oh, I'm gonna click and say join. When you join, it asks literally about Martin and all these other references that why you
No, it asked, are you black?
The first question asks, are you fucking black? So you choosing yes? And there's 50 million other Trader Joe's groups. Why are you trying to get in is beyond me. What do you want?
Like,
what do you want over here? That's why I mean, listen.
Let us do us.
We can't have shit. Y'all be wanting to know every fucking thing.
Let us do
Get the
us.
fuck out.
Like,
get the hell out. And we don't care that your husband and kids is fucking black. You ain't. Get out.
That's what it is. She want to see how we cooking the turkey burgers with seasoning.
Get your ass out of here, girl. I told you, wait a minute. There's another group I'm in called Black Girls Manifesting. Colonizer. Why? What? Girl, they told her ass up about herself. Why are you clicking on anything that says, I'm not personally going to click on a group that says, white girls for, Hispanic girls for. Why? I ain't either one. Even if my man or my kids was, I'm not clicking on it. Why? They ain't gonna be saying girl and child up in there. And they ain't gonna be calling each other hoe and bitches. Okay, anyway.
That's my kind of talk.
Listen.
I'll call a bitch a hoe in a minute.
You see that one group kick the girl out. Because she... Yeah, child, that lady is having fucking all. Anyway.
Lord, we done had ourselves a conversation today.
We gonna let y'all fucking go. So listen to our podcast on anywhere you listen to podcasts at. Anywhere you listen, we there. 2 E's in the podcast. Also on YouTube, 2 E's in the podcast. Go ahead and subscribe there. Comment below. If you're watching on YouTube, tell us who the king of R&B is. Also, comment on anything that we just spoke about. If you disagree with us, that's fine. We don't mind that you disagree. Everybody ain't gonna agree on everything, girl. And follow us on Instagram, 2 E's in the podcast. With that being said, my name's Anitra.
And I'm Ebony.
And we're 2 E's in the podcast. Bye.
Bye-bye.